Hey guys, we're gonna do a little bit of an unprofessional podcast for you guys, so we're gonna have some laughs and enjoy ourselves. We're here to present to you our cybersecurity campaign because we want to show you that there should be a lot of awareness for cybersecurity. Our main title of this is Don't Be the Target. And we're going to here real quick introduce ourselves and then go on to our actual campaign and give you a few details and talk about some of the unsecure problems and just continue on with it. So, hi guys, my name is Don Hidalgo.
Hey you guys, my name's Devontae.
I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Betsy, and we're going to talk about why we need to protect ourselves. Cybercrime is an issue that dominates our news cycle and affects each of us personally on our social media platforms or through our emails or any other things. In today's society, it is completely normal for all of our information to be stored on the internet or on our phone, and so therefore it's very important for us to know the effects and how to keep ourselves safe from a cybersecurity threat.
Just think of the times whenever there wasn't electronics, like security was, oh, get my social security card stolen. Like,
oh my god, no way.
Right. That's personally. But cybersecurity, like I know I put like everything online, so it's like who can get that information? It's really necessary to know who has access to it and who doesn't.
I think because some of my family members are like old school, like they don't really trust, putting their things online as much. And especially the African American community, we don't really know about any resources that are out there. So like I feel like it's important that we like reach out now that we're moving in this, technology, world now. So I think it's important that we know.
So right here we have our little icon that's gonna focus on showing off our little slogan, "Don't be the target." Pretty cool looking, actually. Congrats to Maddie on that one. She's awesome.
Yeah, I designed that.
Also we have all of our unsecure social media icons that we're here to show you because although there might be more that are unsecure, and honestly I think all social media is honestly unsecure. There's nothing that's flawless these days. I don't think there's a thing in this world that's on the internet that's considered flawless.
I thought Twitter was secure, but we had a conversation the other day and you told me that it's not.
There's immense amount of bots. It shows different types of political standpoints. It's scary. Everything on there is scary. Like even every single one of these platforms have to use a third party usually just to have secure passwords, and most of the time they have like encodings with those, and if they don't choose a actual good third party, there's the potential of people just having their passwords straight up hacked because they have to have some form of decipher, and without say something deciphering it so uniquely with no one else having that possibility, well, guess what? Anyone could easily have it. Like it's
but you really just can't trust your information out there at all. That's why I just try to make sure that I'm keeping my personal information like off online. Like I don't want it online because I just don't trust it as much.
I try to stay away from things that on Facebook or on Twitter that look like an advertisement for something, because if you click on that link, it could be
virus or like a scam or something.
Yeah.
And even on your phone, you get phone calls all day of like people trying to get insurance information, and that's only doubled as like my life has gone on because my information is constantly being moved around to places that I don't know about.
Right. And now,
like what you just said about. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Betsy.
Everybody we know is on social media. It's almost abnormal to not be. So knowing that, you really have to be careful of, like, if you don't know this person, you shouldn't be friends with them or connected with them on any type of social media platform.
So going into detail on all of these social medias, they all have different huge like security issues. One of them that I can note very, very prominently on Snapchat, it was about a year ago or maybe a year and a half ago that all of Snapchat's pictures were kept on a database for a certain period of time. No matter how many pictures were sent in a day, it was all kept on a database. No idea fully why. I imagine it was for some security reason because they have to do it legally. But there was a straight database keeping all these pictures, and there was an article on the internet showing off that there was people getting onto the black market, getting into that database, and viewing whatever pictures they wanted to.
Oh,
Literally,
wow.
just...
That's how the celebrities' iCloud pictures got leaked, I'm pretty sure. It was
Yeah.
like open to so many people because of that.
You know, I read somewhere like they were saying like you know, just regular people like in society, like they were getting celebrities' phone numbers and like texting them, sending them threats. Like for instance, Cardi B, when Nicki and Cardi B had like an issue between each other, like she was getting like texts from allegedly Nicki, you know, fans.
Right.
And I was like, how did they get her phone number? And I was like, oh my god, that is so crazy.
When you think about all the unsecure social media sites and you put in your phone number to register for those sites, then you can kind of like understand like how everyone can find access to this information if you're not careful.
Information can be leaked or other things, you know?
There's even Facebook, which I could get into detail about the whole court case with Mark Zuckerberg, but it's just so many political issues on that whole thing, and it gets so into detail we can sit there and talk about that for hours. Another thing with YouTube is that YouTube has been having adpocalypse, been having algorithm mess ups. It's even finding people literally somehow having categories for child molesters to just look at children inappropriately.
Oh no.
It's whenever children show themselves at a most vulnerable point unmeaningly, and they'll have somebody who is one of these supposed child molesters post a comment at a certain time frame, and then it would post up in their recommended certain children videos, and they could sit there going through and pulling all these things and having like complete video, like
complete access.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a crazy world out there.
Yeah, that you don't even realize.
It's a crazy world.
Talking about a crazy world, I know that some of us have a lot of stories of frauds, and Trey in particular wanted to kick this over and talk about.
So like some do's and don'ts that I do, and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna add on to that. So some fraud incidents that I've like been involved in. One particular that really got me really upset last year. My identity was stolen, and that was because I think it was mostly my fault. So I took responsibility for it. I left my wallet in the car, and someone stole my ID, my social security card. So that happened, and then also I think Equifax had like reported to me that someone had hacked their system, and then they had to. Yeah, they got my information. So like they had to reach out to every person that was affected by the situation, and I think like a month later they had to give us like some type of system so that way we knew like who was running our credit whenever. So I like the system that they have right now. It's called ID Notify. So that's really cool because it notifies me in text message like when my credit is being like pulled. Like today, I had my credit pulled today, but I did that, so I knew where it was coming from.
Right. So it's so important to have stuff like that. Just like make sure everything's okay.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of fraud, I've seen that there's like times whenever people somehow have their credit card or debit card information stolen and used somewheres, and the process into getting the money back with that from your banker is it's so tedious and a long process. You have to sit there and like send them messages, emails, all these little tidbits, give them recorded information, and then even half the time they don't even give you your money back.
Right.
Yeah. It's such a process, and it's hard to prove too that like it wasn't you and that you're not lying and it was a hacker.
I know another way to keep yourself safe that I have fallen victim to is to not enable auto login, and I know I do this on my computer and on my phone with my credit card information stored on there, so when I check out it's all there. and I actually got my phone stolen. And somebody used that to buy a bunch of products on Amazon and various websites.
Oh no!
Wow.
So that's something that you need to make sure you don't do.
Yeah.
Is, it says save this password or save this card on file.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't click save.
Yeah, because the internet,
Yeah.
the internet is permanent. It's not going
Right.
anywhere.
Yeah.
It's changing. It's evolving. It's moving faster than we are as people.
Just like as college students, we don't even
Yeah.
have that much money.
Right.
I know, and it's on us to keep it secure. Like, we're the ones with the information, and we put it out. So we just have to be super
But
aware.
I guess we can all say, like, I'm not gonna say that I have moved fully to like not trying out things, because I still, like, when I go and shop online, I still have the credit card automatically pop up because my computer is used to it. So like, I still do that, and I know it's bad, but I mean,
After that, I still do it just because it's so easy.
It's quick.
I have to stop being lazy in that department.
Yes.
It keeps asking me, and I'm like, I gotta say no, but I want to say yes.
It's hard. I'm being pulled in two directions. I don't know.
Amazon is good for doing that. Like,
yes,
you have your credit card already. Come on, bye.
You want it. Yeah, I know. Another thing on the social media sites to stay safe is to manage our privacy settings.
Yes.
And I know that I just had to update mine on Facebook just so random people weren't like, looking at your Facebook if they're not friends with you.
Yes.
That's important too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made myself public, I think. Did I make myself public? Yes, I did. I made myself public except on Snapchat.
Right.
You should really not do that. Putting yourself public on anything is bad.
The reason why I made myself public is because one day I'm going to be bigger than anything. I always say that. So
bigger than Beyonce.
Celebrities do not have their page private, if you notice that. So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I always feel like if I wasn't private on Instagram, maybe I'd get more likes.
Yeah.
Right? I get too scared.
Yeah.
I like keeping myself in my own little world.
So yeah, be selective about like who you're accepting. I think that's a really good way. I was like that at one time, but I mean, the way that I'm moving and the things that I want to do and accomplish in life, I wanted to go public.
Just be aware. Just like know what you're doing.
Yeah.
When you're doing it, and then it's just like, that's how you keep it safe. So like, as far as the current conversations in cybersecurity, there's recently been a realization that Touch ID and face scanners are probably not as safe as you think that they would be. And that like that your face scan can be hacked as your password can be hacked. And it's like a very more intimate, I feel like, crime, because it's like getting a scan of your face. That's just kind of an interesting,
one face scan and one finger scan. So if your password gets hacked, you can always change that. But if your face scans get hacked, you can't change it. It's that person, that individual. So that's really scary that that's becoming a thing.
Something I've seen tested was they had a picture of somebody's face that had a face scanner they used on, and that exact picture, just a picture of someone, was able to unlock that device, even though...
It's like making us think like about the technology we're making, if it's really more protective or like way less protective than what we...
This is making me reevaluate my life. Like,
I know, because I know for my finger scan, if I didn't have that on my phone, and then I have to manually put my code in
all the time,
So it just makes me, because if they have your finger scan, they can use it to access other things, and that's dangerous,
We're never 100% secure. There's always the chance that somebody easily just types in your password, or uses some sort of recognition from face, hand. There's no way to make something completely so unique to the point where literally no one else can get into it. It seems impossible.
Yeah, it does nowadays.
Yeah. So different ways that you can help our listeners and all of us on this panel is to start using the hashtag DONTBETHETARGET. And we can get celebrities and other social media influencers to use it to spread awareness of that cybersecurity is an issue, and it's important, especially in today's world where every technology plays a role in everybody's lives in each aspect. So it's really important that people know what's out there and what could happen.
Yeah.
Just stay away from putting all your social security numbers and credit card information on the internet. It's a scary world.
Yeah. You have to be aware of what you're doing, you know, in order to protect yourself.
Make sure
Right. And
make sure your friends are aware and your family and everyone's secure around you.
On the different Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, at the end of things, people will see that and they'll want to know. People are curious by nature and they'll want to figure it out, and then it'll raise more awareness and more people will become more educated.
Aware.
I'm putting this in my story right now. They're gonna be like, "What is she talking about? Don't be the target. Get you some security."
Using the logo as well.
Yeah,
I feel like it'd be a big
I
thing because
will.
then we could show off that Target logo as the main thing of what we want to present to you guys.
Yeah. So the main goal of the campaign that we kind of came up with, and the most important thing that we want to highlight and spread awareness to, is this like looming threat we're facing on digital security as we like get farther and farther into the digital age and technology and becoming more ingrained in our lives. We need to fully understand the threat that is the online and keeping our privacy private and everything that we want and all the information that we don't want other people to have access to, how we can keep it more secure when everything is now becoming digitized and easily accessible to other people. We just want to make sure everyone is taking the steps to protect themselves and
It's scary to see our technology evolve so far, and even with the less and less security that we get with this technology, it's just, what?
I know, it's crazy. Who knows where it can go? Just keep yourself as protected as possible.
Right.
So you're not a victim to some of the horrible crimes that could come out of it.
And there's definitely some companies out there, like IT companies, like if you reach out to any of them, like that does like, you know, like Norton Security, they give you advice on, you know, these matters. But your computer too. So.
Yeah, it's really important.
Well, I hope this whole thing was very informative for anyone who is watching this right now, and I hope y'all use that hashtag, don't be the target. Come on. Don't be the target. Literally the slogan of it. Try not to make yourself the target. Don't be the target.
Yeah. But even when it seems so easy, don't be the target.
Don't be the target. Thank you for watching.
Bye, you guys. My name's Trevante.
Don.
I'm Maddie.
Betsy.
Have a good one.